Making a big pot of green lentils so that I have them for the week, so that I'm getting the fiber and the protein from them. They're really healthy for you. It's a good addition to put into your routine. So I'll show you some of the things that I make with them. I don't put any seasonings in other than a little bit of salt, because I use them in sweet applications like for breakfast as well as savory. So I don't want to season them in any way. Okay, so once my lentils are cooked, I'm then going to separate them into two glass containers. One I'm going to work out of for the week, one I'm going to freeze so I have it for next week. I typically cook enough that I can get through 2 weeks with it, so that it's just, I'm not cooking it every week. So that just makes it easier. So I just put it in there with a little bit of the excess water that's still there, and let them cool down, and then I will freeze one and keep one in the refrigerator to use during the week. And again, I'll show you some of the applications that I'm going to use it in as we go through the week. Some of them will be a little surprising for you, I'm sure, because they're different, but I like them. So anyway, and sorry, you're going to always see me in a headband, a hairnet, or my hair pulled back. I shed a lot. So try and mitigate how much hair is coming off around food. I have some extra lentils that aren't fitting in the two containers that I have, because I just cooked the whole batch of what I had left of dry lentils. So I am going to cook up a quick side dish, some cut up tomatoes, onions, and lentils with feta cheese and a bunch of seasonings in there. It makes a terrific side dish. It really makes a fantastic side dish. The saltiness of the feta cheese really pairs well with the lentils and the tomatoes. That's the garlic. I waited until the tomatoes and the onions were 3/4 of the way cooked, and the tomatoes were starting to brown up and release some of their natural sugars before adding the lentils in. I'm just going to let some of that cook down before I add the feta. I'm going to add a little more pepper and salt after adding the lentils in there. Okay, almost all the liquid has evaporated, and I've turned the heat down. I had it on high so that I could get a brown on it and have the liquid evaporate. So now we're going to add some feta cheese in here, which is just going to give it a salty, briny, delicious taste. You want to go easy on the salt until you taste it and see just how salty it is after you add the feta. You can add some salt in because you're going to need it, but go easy on the salt until you know, and then you can adjust afterwards.